All right, you guys. I was going to do a zodiac reading, but I have a feeling that there's a lot of people out there right now with relationship issues, and you're wondering what the other person is doing, feeling, saying, thinking about you and your guys' relationship. So we're going to do this. This is what we're going to do. This pile is going to be your pile over here. These cards are for you over here. These cards are for other, okay? For the other person. We're going to start with your side. I do have my notebook in case I need to write some stuff down, but all right. So, all right. Can we start with our Aquarius pile, please? That'll be over here. I see feeling here. If you have not been to any of my readings, watch any of my videos. I see feeling here. And I don't twist or turn or try to ask questions or make anything up, okay? I spit out the first thing that comes to my mind. All right, you guys, here we go. This is for a clearance pile, please. Can I get what's going on with them right now? All right, so we have a page. Okay, 2 pages, 8 of cups, and 5 of swords. You didn't see that one coming. Okay, so let's see. Let's boil this down here. All right, so to begin with, some of you guys have received some new knowledge, okay? And since we're asking about the other person in your life, or I believe they're calling them the SP now, specific person or special person, I don't know. But since we're asking about them, the knowledge you have found out, okay, is about them, and it's new knowledge. It's something that you did not know before, okay? Something you did not know before. Hmm. It came in rather surprisingly. Rather surprised. You weren't expecting this knowledge, okay? Whatever it may be, you weren't expecting it. 5 of swords. 5 of swords. It's got you wanting to, I want to say pack up, or not necessarily pack up, maybe distance yourself from them. Distance yourself. We got the 8 of cups sitting here. You want to walk away, but do you? Do you really? That's what you're saying. Do I really? Is this really the right thing to do? It's causing a lot of stress and worry. And with this card here, I know the universe is saying, don't do anything knee jerky yet. Don't do anything knee jerky. Slow down. Slow down. Okay, I'm hearing, I'm hearing, take heed of the source. So who gave you this knowledge? Where did this knowledge come from? Okay, look at who gave it to you. All right, pile number 2. This is for the other, please. What's going on with the other? What do they need to know about the other? Other, please. Get a few more cards on the other. Have the high priestess. So, in other words, they know you know. Okay, they may be playing dumb. Ooh, 10 of swords. 10 of swords. Okay, they may be playing dumb, but they know that you have come across whatever this knowledge is. Okay, they know whether it was said in a phone call, in a text, an email. They know about it. Hold on, I gotta chase this card down. Okay. Oh, all right. So I talked about that one. And then you have the 10 of swords that came out for this person, along with the hangman, along with the 4 of swords, and the 7 of cups. They're blaming you, okay? Even though you did receive this new knowledge of whatever this is. And I'm saying new knowledge, but I have a feeling this is going to be something that was dredged up from the past, okay? Something you guys had experience with in the past. Some of this he said, she said bullshit, right? Okay, and they're blaming you for it. Like, it's your fault we were even in that situation to begin with. It's your fault it happened to begin with. If you hadn't done A, B, C, or D, this would have never happened. And they're actually feeling very melancholy about this. Like, they're sad about it, but it's not like you're feeling more confused than they are. Okay? But they are weighing their options. While you're thinking about packing your shit and leaving, they're thinking, before I say this, hold on. Can I get another card on that 7 of cups, please? Yeah. They're thinking about just all out leaving. Like, they're done. But not only are they thinking about leaving, anything else on full? I know what I'm hearing, but I'm hesitant to say it. Not only are they thinking about leaving, yeah, again, they want you to take accountability for some of this. They want you to take accountability. The 5 of cups is all about looking at spilled milk, right? But if you look, her foot is on that cup. She's tipping the cup over herself. So they're, yeah, like I said, they're saying it's not all their fault. Okay. Whatever situation or argument you're in now, it's not all their fault. Now, whether it is or not, I don't know. They don't think it is. And not, they're thinking about leaving, but they're thinking about, they're thinking hard too. Woo. Like their foot is practically out the door. Get some more cards, please. Their foot is like almost out the door. And I know what I'm hearing. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah. There's somebody else they have their eye on. Like, they don't want to leave you, but they want to talk to this other person too. Especially with the opposites attract just popped out. Secrets, sneaky, dishonest, hiding information, which you already knew because you found that information out. So now, the universe is saying this is a soul contract for you, okay? This is a soul contract for you. Mind games. Feeling it. Heart repair. Well, ladies, to the side for a minute. This is a soul contract, which means if you look at the card, it's a soulmate partnership, spiritual union, karmic agreement. Karmic agreement is where I'm going with this. Whether you leave, they leave, nobody leaves, this relationship is going to remain hard. Okay, it's going to remain hard. I'm telling you. It's going to remain hard. Nothing about this relationship is going to be easy because it is a soul contract. You guys made a contract before you ever incarnated into this universe, onto this planet, to do and experience these things together. Okay, so whether you stay or go does not matter. It doesn't matter how much talking you do. Okay, and I'm not trying to discourage you from staying, and I'm not telling you to definitely leave. I'm just saying, as long as you guys are together, okay. Wandering eye, bottom of the deck, yeah. As long as you guys are together, there's going to be problems. There's going to be issues. You're always going to be trying to talk something out, right? And toxic feel. You're always going to be trying to talk something out. And let's look at these cards off to the side. You got some money issues going on, which who don't, right? Drive-by, tarot readings, asking about you, stalking you on social media. So they've been snooping around on you. While you're the one that received this information, you received it some kind of way, okay? I think it's something you were looking for. You were looking for something particular, okay? Because you already had an idea that they were up to something. They have been doing the same thing with you. And then we have controversy, drama, scandal, disbelief, hidden things revealed, which we already know. Yes, we already know. Teamwork, together through it all, partnership. We got this. Yeah, y'all probably not going to break up. I don't see either one of y'all leaving any cards. I see you wanting to, but I don't see you actually doing it. Someone's forgiving you. Like I said, they want you to take responsibility. Now, was it really all your fault? I doubt it. I doubt it because, like I said, this is a karmic agreement. You both had your hand in the pot. So I don't think it was this, whatever this is, whatever this, I want to say argument, but it doesn't have to be this fight, this, whatever it is but on both of your hands. But they want you, apparently you're not taking responsibility for any of it. You're saying it's all them, it's all them, it's all them. But that's what they want you to do. Okay. Healing, love wins, building trust. Yeah. Building trust. Like you're going to be, there's a lot of talking that's going to be going on. Okay. There's going to be a lot of talking. Feeling it again. Affection, sparks flying. Mind games. Now, this is what I want to get to right here. When the talking begins, when you guys start talking things out, okay? And you will. You got guilt, bottom of the deck. And this is not filled with bad things, in case you're wondering. There's spiritual work in here, dating, what am I looking for? The word escapes me right now, but it's not all bad things, okay? There's good things in here too. So when you start talking it out, okay, and you will, watch out for gaslighting. Because like I said, they want you to take responsibility for this. Now, only you know if you had a hand in it, okay? Or is this all their fault? Only you know that. So look out for that. Look out for mind games. Apology, meeting up, heart-to-heart conversation. So, yeah, they want to talk it out. And they know that you know. Just letting you know that. They know that you know, okay? They may not admit it. Neither one of you guys may not admit it, but I know you know something, and they know you know something. And you know something, okay? How you came about this something, I don't know. By snooping. That's all I know. Okay. Can I get a card, please? Card of guidance for our querent, please. What is something that you can... type of guidance can you give them? Is there anything in this deck? Something's already flipped. Am I meant to take that? I'm not going to take that. It was already flipped over. Okay, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to add any more confusion to this. Okay, one more shuffle, and then I'm going to come out of this deck. Is there anything in this deck for a querent, please? Any kind of card of guidance. Okay. What do we have? What did I just say? What did I just say? You're going to have to talk it out. Okay. Communication. Effective communication is the bridge to understanding and connection. Okay. So you're going to have to tell them what you know. Tell them how you found it out. I mean, you're going to have to be truthful. Okay. Because you're going to approach them. You're going to approach them with this. I'm hot, you guys. Hold on. When I start reading and channeling, it gets hot. Whew. You're gonna approach them. Okay. There's no question in my mind. Are you going to do it? You are going to do it. So, and when you do, just hear. Okay. Listen. Okay. Listen. That's the biggest thing. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You're supposed to listen twice as much as you speak. So listen to what they're saying. Okay. But actually listen to the words. This is important. Listen. This is important for somebody. Listen to the words that they are saying. Okay. Your intuition is sharp. Whoever I'm talking to right now, your intuition is sharp. Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me see if there's anything for. We have anything for other out of this deck that they can. Card of guidance for other. Okay. They're going to try to blame everything on you. Okay. They're going to try to blame everything on you. Not saying that you're the blame. That's not what I'm saying, but they're going to try. Heads up. Be ready. Any other cards of guidance for other, please? Confidence. Believe in your worth and abilities. Now, what did I just say? I said, pay attention to what they are saying. Okay. Look out for mind games. They're going to be very confident coming at you with this. Okay. You may even step back and say, oh shit, am I to blame? Damn. I never thought of it like that. Pay attention to their words. This is important. Okay. Pay attention to their words. Anything else out of this deck for this couple, please? Whoever needs to hear this. Is there anything in this deck? Cards of guidance. And I'm also hearing again, consider the source. So is this it? The information you came across, is it even true? I don't even know. I've got several things here. All this flipped? I don't believe all this flipped. Hold on. Let me do another shuffle because I think that was from our reading earlier. Let me shuffle this up. I don't think. What was I saying? What did you tell me? Sorry, I messed up. Came out of my mindset. What was it? Oh, consider the source. So consider the source. Wherever you got this information from. Okay. Maybe it wasn't by snooping. That could be wrong. Maybe it wasn't by snooping. Maybe it was brought to you from another person. Because I keep hearing consider the source. So, yeah. I think there's a little bit of jealousy going on somewhere. Not with you and this person, but you and a third party. They're jealous. Okay, now, let me do this again. Can I get some cards I've got? Ooh, okay. Jealousy. Possessiveness, competitiveness, dependence, paranoia. Yeah, whoever brought this information to you, that's just a confirmation to my eyes. Whoever brought this information to you, you did not come across this information by snooping. I was wrong about that. There was no snooping involved. Somebody brought this to you, willingly brought this to you and said, hey, Jill, Jack, or Sally is up to A, B, C, or D. Okay, they brought this to you, and it's because they're jealous. It was to instigate and start trouble. We have love, appreciation, fondness, but see, I do love each other. There is love here. Now, I'm standing fast on they've got their eye on somebody else. Okay, I can see that all in the cards. They've got their eye on somebody else also. While they love you, and they are thinking about hitting the road because it's getting so hard. Your relationship is getting so hard. So much drama. They do love you. Okay. And I would be very, very wary and careful over whoever this is, whoever it is that brought you that information. I'm not sure I would even take anything else they had to say seriously. Okay. All right. Anything else, please? Any other cards of guidance for this couple, these people, this collective? Bill, call, warn, wake up signal. Okay. Yeah. This reading is a warning that if you don't talk things out, get things cleared, yeah, it could be the end of this relationship. So it is a warning. Oh, I'm also hearing that bill could mean something for somebody, okay? I don't know who this is resonating with, but maybe you like bills, maybe you have a bill, maybe there's something about a bill, some kind of thing, a story about a bill between you guys, but bill is a sign. That is a sign for somebody, okay? That this reading is for you. Okay? Anything else? Communication sticking out hard right there. Exam. Diagnostic certificates, election, registration, exam. Yeah, just like what I said a while ago. Examine everything, listen carefully. Don't take anything at face value. Okay? Dig deep. Dig deep. They come at you with something, you question it. Question everything, okay? I don't want you to get snowed here. Which I feel like you believe what you heard. You believe what you heard. Especially considering this is something that's either you've been through before with this person or or you thought they were guilty of this in the past, but you've never had proof, but you got proof now. Does that make sense? Okay, anything else? Difference. Road, future, choice, destiny. Difference. For some reason, the teddy bears are sticking out in this card to me. What does it do with the teddy bears? Teddy bears. Huh. Another sign. This card is filled, you guys. Hold on. Process, generous, give with an open heart, offer unconditional love, journey, growth, path, experience. And I don't know what's up with the bear card here, I'm be honest with you. Road, future, choice, destiny. I guess I'm not gonna take that because that one slipped out of my hand. These. I don't know what's up with this, but maybe that's another confirmation card. Like maybe they gave you a bear, something about a bear. I don't know, something about a teddy bear. 'Cause that's what's sticking out here, not the words, but the actual picturing on the card. The teddy bears. So I don't know what's up with that. That could be another confirmation. Then we have process and generous, unconditional love. Y'all did. There's no doubt that you love each other, like I said that a while ago. And process, journey, growth, path, experience. I know what this is saying. This is saying whether it was with this person or another person, you would have went through these experiences. These are experiences that were formed in your contract when you came here. Now, just so happens it happened to be with this person that you're with in this situation, but even if we were with somebody else, then the experiences would have landed there too. Okay, this is something that you're going to have to go through. So take lessons from this. This is important. Take lessons. Learn what you can from this situation. Okay, I knew it was going to do that because I didn't specify at the very beginning. Okay, Aquarian, please. May not be anything. Right. Yeah, this whole relationship's a lesson for you. I'm gonna shuffle one more time for the Aquarian, and then I'm gonna call it on these cards. Oh, we got something. Okay. Unshakable. We've got unshakable. I love the artwork on these. The path may be brutal and full of obstacles, but your purpose is stronger. Keep going, and it will be all worth it at the end. Okay? Keep going. Like I said, this is a contract. Let's do one card out of this deck. All right, now this is for other. Is there a card in here to help guide the querent with the relationship with other, please? There is P, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. The other person. Oh, that was fast. Facing shadows. Ooh, okay. What you fear inside, you might just be misunderstood. Wait, what you fear inside you might just be misunderstood strength, redirected energy, or unprocessed pain. Okay, so you ever heard this saying, hurt people, hurt people? I feel like that's what this is saying. This person has been through a lot in their life, and I'm by no means asking you to tolerate any neglect or abuse that they have threw upon you, but I have a feeling that their life has not been easy, which I have a feeling you are the same way. Yeah. That might be part of the karmic contract you guys have with each other. So take into account whenever you discuss things with this person, by some of the words they're using, the phrases they use, and I'm just telling you what's popping in my head right now. Taking into consideration their life and how they were raised. Okay. There's something about how they were raised. Maybe they were abused or neglected as a child. I hope not, so that's terrible. But it's something to do with the way they were raised in this lifetime with how they are now with you, okay? It's something like that. Something's trickling over. Hmm. All right. So that's it. Hope I helped somebody. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye.